thank you all for being here tonight. I know this isn't ideally a Sunday night COVID activity. Usually we're sitting inside right now drinking hot chocolate, sitting back watching a movie, but I'm here to talk about something that is very important and very prominent in your guys' lives. So, kids, they're the backbone of our future generation, as people say. Everyone has them. Everyone sometimes loves them, depending on the day. Right now, especially, it's hard with school. Sometimes you want to just lose it on your kids with their online schooling, having to help them out with everything. But as the good parents you are, we're not going to do that as much as it would really be nice to. So some people say online schooling is basically homeschooling. The mom is the teacher, the dad's the teacher, helping out when they can't get that one-on-one time with their actual teacher, ask questions as easily, interact as easily, get shown how to do something at their desk. And that's a big issue when it comes to you getting a good education. Homeschooling has taken a spike in the last few years. There are more kids in homeschooling than there are in charter schools, according to an article by Robin West. That's something that is surprising to me, to say the least. I haven't seen many people that are homeschooled, but I have had a few friends who are in charter schools. The one thing about homeschooling is you never know what you're going to get. Are you going to be the teacher? Are you outsourcing the teacher? Is your kid going to be focused at home with all these distractions around him as it is right now with online schooling? Something that's news to me, there are no regulations when it comes to homeschooling. Zero. I would have thought you need to tell the government, hey, I'm going to have my kid be homeschooled. No. You don't even have to report it to the government that your kid isn't going to school, but instead I'll just teach him on myself. Something that definitely needs to be worked on and changed. But I understand there are some people who are scared to send their kids to school. Some people are scared of bullying, harassment, and honestly, any dangers in the world that we are fearful to realize. Something that is also surprising to me and probably surprising to all of you, and I understand that this is a big deal, that most child abuse in schooling, such as public schools, come from the teachers and the workers, not the fellow students. The students are there just to learn, have a good time, especially at a young age like elementary school. And it's hard to send your kid there knowing that there is a possibility my teacher is going to do something, or the janitor is going to do something to my child. But, those are very, very, very rare and mild cases. Something that, with proper monitoring, proper checkups on your school, can be avoided. Something to me that I learned from public school is just the social aspect. You're going to be homeschooled. You aren't going to get that interaction sitting here next to my classmate that may just become my best friend for 80 years of my life. I know some of my best friends were people that I had in my kindergarten class. It's just not the same when you're sitting at home by yourself, staring at a computer, or listening to your teacher or your mom or your dad say, hey, do this, do this, do this, we're done. School, you get that intermissions of times where you can hang out, chat with your friends, your recess. And as you get later on into school, such as high school, you have those dances where you could meet someone that you truly care for and you end up with them the rest of your life. You have sporting events. You have sports, athletics, your high school team. Some of my best memories of high school were my golf team winning our district championship, something that I wouldn't have if I was sitting at home at a computer. Sure, I can go play golf or do whatever, play city ball, and everything could be good, but where is that camaraderie, that passion with your teammates, bonding after a big win, going out to eat after, celebrating your championship, something that can live on after high school? You can look back, say, hey, remember that time in 2015 we ended up winning the championship. We beat that team. We were down 10-0. That is something that these kids will remember forever. It's not just go to school, look at the teacher, take notes, do your homework, turn it in, take a test, pass, graduate. There's so much benefit to going to school, learning, interacting, and that is what's going to get you ready for the real world. You're not going to have these settings like you have in the workplace, having meetings, having team discussions, interacting with clients. As you're homeschooled, you are not going to understand that, hey, this interaction is going to be essential for me in life that I could need just from public schooling. It's something that it's the backbone to your career. As much as people say elementary school, just whatever, get your degree, go through elementary, middle school, high school, you're done, and then you're off to college where you'll make friends. That's just not what it is anymore. These kids need that recess to play tag with their friends that they'll be with 20 years down the road. And it's just, homeschooling is not the same. You're sitting in a room at a desk for hours. That's something you can't do to your kids. It's just not right. Also, homeschool education, some colleges are going to look at, okay, you have a high school diploma from homeschool. What was the class size like? 1. Some people, like if you're trying to go to U of M, they look at your valedictorian of your class of 850 students as opposed to class size of 1. Those are big deals that matter to our kids and our kids' future to get the job they want, be what they want in life. So please make the right decision when it comes to putting your child to preschool or keeping them home. There's the right decision, there's the wrong decision. You guys decide where to go from there. Thank you.